Alright. Now what's gonna happen?
It's time I went back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Meet with the other guests in the small living room. Where's that at?
You are expected in the small salon, sir.
Yeah. You're expected in the small salon.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision.
I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
I'm gonna use this. No, this.
I've got a question that might seem a little bit strange.
I'm listening.
If I said go beyond the nightmare, would that ring any bells?
No, means nothing to me. Do you mean literally or figuratively speaking?
It might be a place, I don't know where, but it's a lead.
You ought to ask His Eminence. He knows the house and its estate very well, being a frequent visitor here.
Thanks for the advice.
Should I speak to her about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
Emily, there's something else.
I'm gonna tell her.
Go on then.
It's about your sister. I don't know what happened exactly, but it's possible that my mother had a go at her.
I know, Louis. I found out that same evening. Well, thanks for not trying to hide it.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know if I could trust you. Now I know I can. It seems that your mother tricked Emma. She apparently asked her to hide an important book, so that even she wouldn't know where it was. And then she shot her like a dog to make sure no one would ever find it again.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, Louis, but I'll find out. You can count on that.
I'm sincerely sorry, Emily.
Thank you, Louis. But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
There must be an explanation, Emily.
Yeah.
That's what we shall see. Come, Louis.
Who's yelling?
They're waiting for us.
I hear people yelling.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated.
Who's that?
Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest.
But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
And what has Mr. Peru done to once again provoke someone's anger?
We don't really know just yet.
I get the feeling it won't be long before it gets out.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds.
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined. What?
Oh, no.
The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before.
How dare they?
Oh, dear.
Oh, as if it...
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous. bastard.
Think Roy's
he was
going
sentenced
good.
to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for 1 vote. Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until this, anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness, he was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
Gentlemen, Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here. We should be able to manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
That's enough, sir.
with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm.
Come on.
It's not the first
Big
time
cheese
history has
here.
taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another.
Ah,
When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
his voice is funny. I don't know. I don't know why. The way he's talking. Please proceed to the door on my left.
Could you spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too. Of course.
God
I
protection.
heard about your mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned.
Only chance.
I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
3. Oh man.
Hear you speak, it sounds like you and my mother were close.
Let's say I hold your mother in high esteem, yes. We were even planning to work together.
That's what he was getting at.
Did she tell you about our arrangement?
The cat's out of the bag now. More or less, but please do refresh my memory.
Yes, of course. Nothing of great importance in itself. During one of our discussions, she spoke of an old book which might have been of interest to me, and she had agreed to let me have it.
A book about what?
Ancient occultism. As you are aware, I am a doctor of theology. You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
The least one can say is that he doesn't beat around the bush. Sarah never travels without a few books. What does the one you're looking for look like exactly?
It resembles a grimoire. It's divided into 7 parts, each one individually locked. It was made in such a way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. It's a unique copy. There's only one.
The mere mention of it makes his face light up. Well, I'll take a closer look, but I can't promise you anything. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this
hurry up!
book?
Well, it's the
My
search
time's
of a
running out.
lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchet in Paris. Do you know him?
Alright, I'm using it again.
I've never heard of him. I'm sorry. I haven't been much help to you.
Well, too bad.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr. von Wollner, and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, von Wollner. You're the one who von Burchard was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game. Please know that I am working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
The hell?
Your dear king, I should think.
What? You mean Frederick William? Oh, my poor fellow. You are miles away. That stupid, pretentious puppet wields no real power. But seeing as you do not wish to be serious, so be it. Good luck to you.
That was a fail. That was a fail. Alright, well, let's talk to other people, I guess. Find out more clues about your mother's note. Okay.
Monsieur Bonaparte, may I speak with you a moment?
May we?
Does expression "go beyond the nightmare" mean anything to you at all?
Well, metaphorically, yes. It sums up the career of a soldier quite well. I doubt that is what you want to hear, though.
Indeed. That's surely not what I'm looking for.
Well, monsieur, if you are looking for a phrase book, Lord Mortimer must surely have one, given the number of books he has. You ought to check in the library of the tower. You never know.
What do you think of Duke Godoy?
Well, I'd rather not express any opinion of him.
Why is that?
His reputation is enough for me.
Meaning?
This gentleman enjoys people talking about him for too many reasons. His undeserved titles, more than 10 in just 4 years, and each one more prestigious than the one before.
You don't think he deserves them?
If I had seen him on the battlefield, there might be some doubt. But that is not the case. The Queen would rather not risk losing him, so she consoles him with awards and titles.
So you don't have a very positive opinion?
His coveting French Catalonia does not encourage me to have one.
I understand your point of view. Well, I'll be leaving you now. Shall we meet up again later?
Wait, monsieur. Any news of your mother?
Unfortunately not, no.
I hope to speak with her about my deal before I leave. Let me know if you find her. À plus tard, monsieur.
And a prutar to you, buddy. Whatever that means. Is this the red room? I don't think this is the red room. This is a different room than the red room, right? He's the only one here. Nobody else is here. Everyone left. Here's a box.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
Why is... Oh, I have a key. I'm like...
There's no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Wow, there's a bunch of golden elixirs in there, apparently. There's like a bunch. Alright, well, I don't seem to be able to go anywhere else here. So let's go this way. If I can. Which I cannot. Okay. Well, let's go this way then. I like this game. I think this game is fun. That riddle was unfortunate. I'm kind of curious how we were supposed to solve that. But without resorting to just guessing. I mean, in all honesty, I had the region of the book right, so in a way, I solved some of it, just not all of it. You know? I had done some solving. Can I go in here? Oh, here's George Washington. Let's talk to George Washington. Is something I don't say very often.
Go beyond the nightmare. Does this line remind you of anything in particular?
You've caught me unaware here, Louis. Let me think about it a second. No, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, Louis, but I am unable to help you.
Well, thank you for your time.
Don't mention it, my young friend.
I already
Regarding
did.
your question on the nightmare, don't hesitate to question the others about it. Maybe one of them knows more than I do.
That's a good idea. Thank
That
you
was
once again.
my
I'll see you in a
plan.
little bit.
Basically, I'm just talking to everybody and asking them about it. So, you know, okay. Let's go in here. This is the red room. Oh, this is how we get to the library.
Discourse on the Method by Descartes. This book changed the way I looked at the world.
Oh, what's that? Oh, we're full on that. There's a butterfly in the house. Butterfly in the house. Oh, there's lots of butterflies in that. What's with all these butterflies? Oh, here's him. What's he looking at?
Ah, Louis. Just the man. Good Lord. How did the king come to be executed? I would think that the order would have intervened.
Your Eminence, I'm sorry for King Louis, but he did everything to put himself there.
Louis, how can you say such a thing? Even if France rejects the church, you don't go and behead a person of high status. They always serve our cause better alive than dead. Politically, it's absurd.
I invite you to speak about it with my mother as soon as she reappears.
Is there any news of her?
Well, I hope it won't be long before I find her, Your Eminence.
Now you wanted to speak to me.
If I say the nightmare to you, does it make you think of anything?
Your question is strange, my son.
Yeah.
Difficult to say. Could you at least tell me a little more about the context?
Think of a place and tell me the first thing that comes into your mind when I say the nightmare.
Let me think. I'd say...
Discovered
Lord Mortimer's
vulnerability.
favorite painting on the wall behind his desk. You know, that painting caused quite a stir when it was exhibited. It is titled The Nightmare, and it shows a woman lying down with a creature sitting on her. And in the background, a horse. I don't know if it would be of any help, but I can't think of anything else.
You never know. Thank you for that, though, Your Eminence.
I gotta go and see it just in case, though.
Thank you for
I
everything.
don't
Your
care
Eminence.
about any of your
I
other
shan't
stuff.
take up any more of your time.
You are welcome, my son.
Oh, I see where the
will be
butterflies are coming from. This is open, so... Oh, I got a clue. Oh, man. That is nuts. That is nuts. Can you imagine standing here? Oh, man. I would not want to stand here. I would freak out. Yeah, I know. I would freak out if I was there. Freak the freak. I would freak the freak out. Well, now we can go, well, let's get that. Oh, that was in the other room. Okay, well, I guess we won't get that now. Let's see if we can go to Mortimer's study. That's up the stairs. Hey, what are you doing over here? Yoink!
What do you want, Louis?
Emily, what can you tell me about the coming conference?
Sir Gregory and Lord Mortimer organize this kind of high society meeting every so often in order to consider the world situation.
But to what purpose?
Well, by bringing together the most influential people from the dominant nations of the modern world, they allow the mighty to discuss matters with calm clarity. There are precedents of armistices being signed at the end of these talks, you know. Talking while holding a glass of brandy makes things easier. You'll see. You're leaving me?
Unfortunately, I have things to do. Thank you again, madam.
Apparently nobody likes these cakes. Or whatever they are, cakes or tarts, because nobody is eating them. What's the way up? Is it over here? Nobody wants to eat any of them, and I don't know why. Oh, I picked the right way, look at that. I'm a genius.
So, what did my mother mean by going beyond the nightmare?
Find the nightmare. Maybe there's a hidden passage behind it. Secret passage. Oh. Oh, that was Devil's Thorn. I thought that was Golden Elixir, and I was maxed out on those. There's a lot of, like, items. Like, I feel like if you do a little bit of exploring, you get more than enough items to... No, let's yoink some stuff.
No, what have we got here? Well, it looks like a model of a lock. As if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it. Let's take a closer look. Judging by the shape, I'd say they're Criollo cocoa beans. The chocolate of the Mayas, the rarest of the beans. Some even say they're an aphrodisiac. When a product is in fashion, people attribute all sorts of virtues to it, not to be given to animals.
Ah, I don't need a chocolate. Accounts for the year. Remember to reduce wood consumption. Okay. Are your dates the paintings I sent you for your temporary exhibition? Please note that they are part of my private collection and are dated accordingly, according to the Freemasons calendar. As you may well have guessed, you must remember to subtract your 4,000 years. Subtract 4,000 years if you don't want the public to be surprised at the dating of the works. No need to remind you that the Freemason year begins in March, not January. About the Longness painting, I took the liberty to have the spear touched up so it better corresponds to the actual spear. I cannot urge you strongly enough to do the same for yours. Okay. I mean, this is it, right?
The nightmare painted by Fuseli in 1781. Ah, this must be what my mother was talking about. Now just need to find out what she meant by go beyond. Hey, looks like it's mounted on rails on each side. It should lift up, I think. There must be a mechanism somewhere.
No!
that's what you generally feed birds.
Okay. Good to know. Oh, hey, what's this?
Aha, I found it. Oh, what on earth is this? A ring lock now? Great. That's all I needed.
I have no idea what the code would be. I mean, I can feed the bird a berry. Could I actually kill the bird by giving it chocolate? I just took a book. Like, that would be rude.
No, what have we got here?
Well, it looks like a model of a lock. It's as if Mortimer is fond of complicating things sometimes. Well, I hope I never have to try and unlock it.
My only guess is give a berry to the bird and maybe the bird will say something.
Might come in handy.
Alright, I'm gonna take the chocolates too. Screw this.
Let's take a closer look. Dark chocolate beans. Very bitter. They're greatly prized in high society. A mynah bird.
Tell me the door code.
Sarah de Richet? Waldo, you know Sarah?
What? Repeat that, Waldo. Sarah? What about Sarah? Good God, what's been happening here? Well, Waldo, is your master good? I don't really know what I was expecting.
Deviant, thank you for the raid.
Tell me the door code. Here I am talking to a bird. Shame on me.
No, I'm not gonna give him the chocolate. I'm not giving him the chocolate. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna kill a bird to get the door code. I'm gonna figure this out myself. I mean, there's a bunch of numbers on this. Remember to reduce wood consumption next year. That's a suspicious message. Let's try 9227 just for the heck of it. These are weird looking numbers.
Looks like there's a marker on number 1 on the second roller.
There is. Does that mean it is one, or?
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm gonna use that.
It's a complex mechanism. Looks like the third ring is a bit seized up. It gets stuck on number 9.
But we got 1 and 9? So the middle numbers are 1 and 9? Wait. I can't look at the painting anymore. Wait. Okay. Another book we can yoink.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle.
Oh.
Hey, the dates indicate AL, and it looks like 4,000 years have been added to our calendar. Oh, that counting system again.
Oh, there we go. Look, 5192. 5192. That would be 1192. There you go.
The Crusades took place not long after the year 1000. Here all the dates say 5,000 and something. I'm guessing this dating system begins 4,000 years before the calendar that we use. Yet, I'm getting the feeling that there's something else, another small detail, but what is it? The famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi Bull of 5,187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5,190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
Okay, we got a few dates here. Link the author to the dates. We can't do that. We chose not to get that. We chose to get science instead. We chose to be a scientist.
This painting isn't finished. And it looks like Mortimer probably did it. Not bad, but you can't exactly say it's been done in the style of the period.
119. I'm thinking 1192. It's a date. He was very interested in the Crusades, so.
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Try 1190.
Doesn't work, damn it.
Okay, let's do the
I really thought
4,000
I was
thing.
close.
Let's try 5.
5,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety. Damn it. Doesn't work. 5,190. I was pretty sure it was right. Maybe I didn't use the right dating system.
I like how I'm giving myself clues.
Damn it. I really thought I was close. 1,190. Isn't the right date when you subtract 4,000? I must have missed a subtlety.
Okay. Wow.
History of the First Crusades by Pierre Amédée de la Salle. Hey, the dates indicate AL.
I wish I could
Looks
skip
like
these.
4,000 years have been added to our calendar.
I wish I could skip these.
Oh, that counting
like,
system
really
again.
badly. I think that's a flaw with this game. Link the author to the dates. I can't do
The
that.
famous call from Pope Gregory VIII in his Audita Tremendi Bull of 5,187. Oh, the crusade where Richard the Lionhearted distinguished himself. It states the first sea blockade of Saint-Jean d'Acre was broken in the 12th month of 5,190 AL, whereas the siege had been going on for 2 years.
So it could be 5188, 5187. But I got the 9 from the thing, so I find it weird that I got the... Should we try an 8?
Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter. Well, I got it wrong. It doesn't matter.
Hey, I don't know if we're just gonna have to, like... We had to add a year.
Open sesame.
Is Mortimer gonna be mad at us? Also, is the painting gonna lower? Nice how it resets itself. Okay, well, we got it. I don't know why we added a year, but we did.
Let's see what you've been hiding, Lord Mortimer.
Dear Lord Mortimer, I am writing to you. I'm writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate on a national level and not allow every state to choose their policy. It was initially intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia. By signing it, we risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters, and unable to find any slave on the run, they kidnap them when they come across them, and pass them off as wanted runaway. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. Thank you in advance, your friend John Adams. P.S. Say hello to my daughter Elizabeth for me. Okay. Alright. That was in 17 something. My lord, I hope this letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. My printing house has been confiscated and I'm in prison in a fortress. If by any chance you could intervene in my favor, it would be internally in your debt. The Tsarina Catherine should not be long in banning all Golden Order lodges from her territory. Our horizon has been considerably darker. Okay. Royal Jelly.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Trimore. He says, it is possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on, there are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible.
The gift has been delivered. Timur Shah Durrani, King of Afghanistan, of Punjab, of Sindh and Makad of Kashmir, could not retain his title much longer. His son, Zaman, will succeed him as planned. We will then be able to resume negotiations. It's a long title. Oh no.
This shows the forces present in America.
Okay. I can't ascertain, dear friend. With thanks for your services rendered and help in the fight against the Spanish and the conquest of Oran, a ship bound from Marseille in France has been chartered. Hidden aboard are a few corpses infested with the plague that is decimating our country at this moment in time. Be very careful when handling these boxes, because if inadvertently opened, you risk spreading the disease all over France. Dear friend, as desired, I have been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement you propose. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you first met us for the first time, you will understand why this name was given. Please find enclosed my list of colleagues. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for your help. We shall soon meet Hugh Smith. Okay. Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail. What is she up to? Obviously, she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is this stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Okay, so I think I'm starting to understand what's happening. I mean, I don't really, but you know, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh my god. I regret to inform you that it will soon be impossible to ignore pressure from the Russians. Wait. This is not the same one. Once Clue has disappeared from the political stage. I'm sorry to announce bad news, but expect dark times ahead.
A fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Your plans to intervene in Belgium are to go as set down. I am to occupy. So basically, I think this is basically how Mortimer is basically dictating everything that happens in the entire world, is what I think this room is supposed to. I think reading all this stuff is kind of pointless, but I think we're led to understand that Mortimer is basically controlling the world.
It's locked.
As a friend of China, rest assured that you will be rewarded for this information. You will not need to worry about any scheming against us from Great Britain. Your representative will leave with no hope of any arrangements involving us. Okay. That's a... Okay. That's the thing behind it. Okay. Alright. More stuff. Whatever projects it would seem our father is against leaving you with a grip on Europe, Russia will soon commit itself to the coalition against your dear France. Don't think you can resist for long. I beseech you, William, not to persist. You are tearing our family apart.
It shows the forces present in Europe It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
Thank you for your words, and I do understand I regret to confront you militarily, but if the situation obliges me to declare war, then do what you think fit. What you think fit. Under your advisement and with a weary heart, I am off to meet up with the coalition that opposes you. Okay. You're tearing me apart! Alright, well, let's go in the other room, I guess. Are we gonna get caught in here? What do you think? I feel like we're probably gonna get caught. Like, I feel like it's almost inevitable. Our plans are going ahead wonderfully. The Coinage Act has been voted. Your project of founding the very first Bank of America should not be delayed and will probably be called Union Bank after the construction of the White House. It will still, it is still die to begin in October. Die to, okay. I will accept no delays. You can trust me on this. Thomas Jefferson. Alright, well, we'll use one.
Great. Honey. A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Oh, no. It requires 2 keys. Hey, I got 1 key. Does that make it easier to pick if I have 1 key?
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
It does. I can now unlock it. Alright, well. Let's see if we can find the other key.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those.
Be assured by my entire devotion is agreed upon. Okay, yeah. Basically, he is directing people on what to do. It's essentially what seems to be happening here. Oh, well, if I have that water, I might as well, like, just unlock it using my... I mean, I could find the other key, I suppose.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages. Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me.
I don't know how to read cards, so I leave those alone. I don't see a key. Well, there could be. That's not a key. That's not a key. What's this?
Looks like obsidian or onyx. Must weigh a ton. These are feathers. Pigeon, probably. A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton. That's morbid. Oh, his right hand is missing. Something strange about this table. What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies here on his desert island. But who is he doing autopsies on then? The little surgeon's perfect collection.
I already discovered that immunity. Oh, it is missing the right hand. Okay, I see.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton.
Oh.
That's morbid. Oh, his right hand is missing.
Change your old lock for one of my inventions. I aim to alter nothing of the door's functionality, but add a bit of spice. Depending on the lineup of the wheels, an aforementioned lock will open or will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. Call this invention the Judgment of Faith, because if a snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. I hope you'll appreciate the irony of the situation. The irony.
3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long.
Yeah, I haven't found a key yet. I think I might just unlock it using the...
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
I think I'm just gonna unlock it using my skills that are there to pay the bills. I mean, might as well, right?
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Whoops, that's what I meant to do. 4. Oh, I got a key. It's a coin. Okay. I find it odd that they have like collectibles and stuff in these things. A lot of coins. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got so many coins. Where was the oh, here it is. That's the thing that I was like, I have another one, so go find your mother, it says.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon.
He's probably
messages.
gonna find me as I leave. That's probably what's gonna happen. As I leave, he's probably gonna be like, "What were you doing in there, you jerk face? That's my private thingy."
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Why does he have this image in his private study? Who is most admiral of all the Olympians? None other than the king of the gods, of course. Unlike his father Kronos, he learned to make equal use of his strength and wisdom. Instead of fearing the power of his children and brothers, he accepted to share the world with them. Men fear his thunder and praise the justice. He reigns but doesn't dominate. Okay, so I'm beginning to understand him more. I'm guessing he wanted, so okay. Oh, I thought I was picking up that thing, but no. All right, well, I am gonna leave. Can I just leave?
Oh shit. How am I gonna get out of here now?
Oh, I'm trapped? Wait, can't I just put in the code again? Oh, it's upside down.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side.
Bye-bye, Gibbons. Thanks for the rain.
Looks like the same as the one on the other side.
Oh, is this the one that kills you? Let's think about the shape.
These cylinders rotate on the same central axis, so when I enter a number on one side, it corresponds to another one on the other side.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. I think I want to do these 5 places, not 4. But
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. Whoa, whoa. The grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date. I'd better not mess up again. It doesn't seem to be working.
okay, yeah, I think I need to go one more.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other
I
side.
know. Well.
The wheels are stuck. Shit! I'm cornered like a rat.
What was the answer? What was the answer? I don't know what the answer was. I feel like...
Someone's coming. Please don't let it be Mortimer. Who is it?
Deliberately avoiding me. 4 years ago, I was his favorite. But nowadays, I have to ask for an audience with his lordship.
Damn it! It's Peru.
Oh.
I don't know if I should, but
Well, that's it. I've had enough of being humiliated.
I'm wasting my time here.
After everything I've done on his behalf, he dares treat me like a
I
lackey?
like how he's just going in here and like...
I've bled the Parisian elite for the sake of his whims, and what have I got to show for it? Doesn't even have the courtesy to give me 5 minutes of his time. I wanted to put my mind at ease.
I like how he's talking to himself.
I know what I've got to do now.
I must find my mother. So much for discretion.
Monsieur Peru, it's me, Monsieur de Richet.
What the devil is going
I
on?
need your help.
Where are you, de Richet?
Behind the painting. Open it, please. I've shut myself in. There's a pedal under Lord Mortimer's
How did
desk.
I mess this up?
Can you see it?
There's no... Hang on. Yes.
Good.
How
Now
did I
press it.
mess this up?
Yeah. Done.
You should see something resembling a frame with numbers. Yes?
It shouldn't say
You have to
0,
turn
0,
them to
0,
set the
0,
combination.
though.
One 9 1 1.
It's not working. You sure about this?
I don't understand. I was certain.
Right. Leave it to me. I'll try and find a solution.
Oh, it's 1191. Whoops. It's 1191. Whoops. Hey, he's smarter than he looks.
Well. Poking our nose into Mortimer's little secrets, are we? You do surprise me.
It's not what you're thinking. I'll explain everything.
No, you will not, sir. It has nothing to do with me, and by the way, I never even saw you. So, I'll be on my way now.
Thanks again. I'm indebted to you. I won't forget this.
Yeah. Goodbye.
He's smarter than me, too. I don't know.
Wasted enough time. I better get moving if I want to find my mother.
How long was I in there? I don't know what the answer was. Like, I don't quite understand why mine wasn't correct. There are there's 10 numbers, right? So I had it on. Oh, that's because I think I was doing 1911. That's why. I think I was doing 1991 instead of 1191. I think I might have had the combo wrong. Oh. I'll have to go back and check. Okay.
I am smart. I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-R-T.
I had a strange conversation. I'm guessing that's what I did wrong. Okay, well now we can level up some skills. All right, we got these from the book. So, what do we want? Let's get some occult. Linguist would help us a lot, I feel. And one more point. There's nothing we can get for 1 point. So let's go with agility. All right, now we can read. Now we can pick a book to read. What do we want to learn again? Maybe some politics, or maybe diversion. Let's learn about politics.